Hey guys, it's Raven Scry. Today I am down at the ocean, taking you guys with me everywhere I go, but I just thought I'd come down for a quick walk by the ocean. It's a bit windy and grey down here, but I do have a new microphone, so you shouldn't hear the wind. It's an awesome little device, and it's wireless, so it's beaming at me, which I don't particularly like because I feel the rays is very itchy, and that's not such a good thing. But when I can just put the mic on and it's just right there and I don't have to be concerned about it, it's great, and it doesn't blow in your ears and go with the wind. So yes, anyway, new mic, new gadgets. Gotta love a new gadget. But I'm just down here, here at the ocean, and the tide is out, as you can see. A lot of mud and seaweed washed up. And I'm just enjoying to walk and talk. And often I find that it gives me this different sort of flow than sitting still and reading. Different ways of flowing and working. And reflective, and, you know, not trying to make everything perfect, which is a good lesson for me in life, because I often do, and then it kind of stops me in my tracks from moving. It's almost like trying to perfect something, crushes it into a confined space, is the way that I experience it. So if I allow it to breathe more, there's more of a flow, and there's more fun, more joy in it. Anyway, yes, something that I would like to say is Jsnip. I did hear of his news of his plane crash, and that's awful. And I send him many healing blessings and vibes. I hope that he's okay, and I've heard that he's okay, which, thank goodness for that. And yeah, it did come up in a reading quite a while ago. And there was a few other things going on in that reading, which is interesting because often Spirit will speak of timing. It's like they bring together different things that are going on, and it can kind of work with timing. So I know in that one in that reading I was talking about a March crash. Now it's making me wonder. I'm like, okay, well, are we on the trajectory still of that March crash, or have we got something coming earlier? I do feel like it's a little bit of an unknown at the moment. It feels a bit, I don't know, like I can't speak to it. I just have to leave it be, and allow it to unravel. But it's very interesting, the way that's come up. And yeah, I certainly wouldn't have liked Jsnip to be hurt. That's horrible. But I guess that's what was seen, and that's what's all being shared with you guys. So perhaps there's something larger in that. Oh, I look up. We've got the birds. Can we see them? Ooh. Yeah, so yes, much love to you, Jsnip, and also welcome to you guys. I've noticed my subscribers have just suddenly shot up a couple of hundred, so it's nice for you all to join me. I'm over here in Australia, if you haven't met me before, living my life, trying to expand, going through the challenges that we all are, and just really love the world of Spirit and how Spirit connects and synchronizes with us all as we're awesome multidimensional beings. So welcome. So the question is, what are we going to do today? Is there something that's calling? There's a little cave that's calling here. Okay, so I'm feeling like, as I connect, I'm feeling like there's a resonance with Spirit wanting to bring through some sort of message today. I feel as though it's going to be quite short, but we'll just kind of go with this. So as I open up, as I connect, they're talking about a grand scale of things. It's like lifting to the next level of something, an elevation of sorts, you know. It's like expanding out, expanding out, expanding out, expanding out. Ooh, and then it's almost like, it's interesting because as I expand out, there's almost like pop. There is this popping sensation. It's like a bubble has burst. It's like a balloon has popped. But in saying that, you know, it's a change. It's quite a vast change in the energy and in the way that the collective energy is, in how this is being shown. Now, I know that, you know, this is reminding me of the last few readings on a level. You know, they're still talking about change, but within it, it's almost like I feel like they're trying to give a different perspective to something. So it's this bubble that's popped, and it's this change in energy. Now, this energy is lighter that's coming in. It's like we're moving beyond the density. And, you know, I certainly feel like in the last little while, it hasn't been a lighter energy for me, or in the collective. I feel it's been intense energy. So this lightness that's coming in is coming in, but through these levels of challenge, you know. They're talking about an elevation of the energy rays. Again, they're relating to two. They're relating to two layers. It's like they show me two layers, and then they show me this rainbow coming out of the two layers. It's like switching from side to side. It's like it's almost like I'm a pendulum. It's like I'm going one way and then I'm going another way. Then I'm going one way and then I'm going the other way. And then I'm going one way but then out of that. So out of these extremes, there is this lighter energy, and it is like a rainbow, and it's appearing with this pendulum. So it's as if this pendulum is in sort of like a form, you know, this pendulum swinging in form, but then beyond it, you know, in lighter energy frequencies and rays, there is this colour, and there is this rainbow energy. Now, as I connect to the rainbow energy, there is higher dimensional beings coming through this energy and presenting gifts, offering gifts. It's like they've arrived. It's like they come and they're like they've got. And the way it feels, it's like they've got all of these presents. It's like someone who you've been waiting for. You know, and waiting for to show up like a guest, and they've been, you know, it's been so long. It's been so long since you've seen these people, and you know, it's like waiting and waiting and waiting. So there's been all of this waiting going on, but then finally they arrive, and they've got all these gifts. They're a little bit tired. They're a little bit jet lagged, you know, but it's like, wow, you're here. And as I say that, it's like, whoa, you know, there's reconciliation, there's a meeting place here. Now, I feel as though this is within the energy that's being offered, but I also feel like this is within situations. For many of you, there's like reconciliation. Now, this can be also about self-reconciliation with your own energies coming together, but again, it is also about an externalized way of this playing out also. So as I connect to this meeting, it's like I've got to watch the rocks that I don't trip here. as I connect to this meeting, it's like, oh wow, you know, I've got so much to tell you. I've got so much to tell you. It's been so long. You know, this has been happening, that's been happening. It's just like there's all of these things I've been doing. And so many things, but I've been thinking of you. Still, I've been thinking of you because you are my family. You know, you are my family. I've been thinking about you, but wow, it's been a long journey, you know, it's been such a long journey, and I'm so glad I'm here with you now. I'm so glad. And holding hands and crying, looking into each other's eyes and embracing each other, seeing each other seeing really inside the depth. And seeing the struggles, seeing the battle scars of life and what's been thrown, the scars on the body, but also feeling the scars in the soul and inside. There's a lot of tears of joy, tears of release, tears of a meeting place. It's been so long. It's a beautiful meeting place. Now, as I connect to this more deeply, into another layer of this, and this may not refer to you particularly, but it also is going to refer to others' experience. In particular, there is a mother and there is a daughter. And they didn't live that close to each other, but they're having this meeting. And it's particularly around this mother-daughter connection, and they're together. They're finally together. And that just needs to be acknowledged. I feel as though Spirit just wants me to acknowledge, for one of you out there, or perhaps many of you, there is just this strong mother-daughter connection, a reconciliation. That's part of this. Okay. Now they're also showing me a reference to a dog here as well. Now this feels quite literal, you know, and I know many of you, you know, as I'm speaking about that last reading with the Jsnip reading, and it's like things can be symbolic sometimes, but things can be actually very literal. In this case, very literal. This little dog, actually not that little, quite wiry. I'd say, you know, mid-sized, littleish, skinny dog. Hops up, you know, like comes up, happy, wagging, excited in this scene of connection, you know, family and connection. There's a beautiful presence of this dog there too. Okay, I'm going to just ask Spirit if there's anything more in today's message, in today's sharing, that's important around this. Talking about protecting the ones that you love. And being true to the heart and the heart resonance and your heart space, and following your feelings, what you need, not what anyone else is telling you need, but really true deep down inside. And often we can only get there from stopping and sitting with ourselves and centering our energy into ourselves and just being for that moment. To find that space of listening, deep listening to your own guidance. It's very important at this time. Okay, I'm going to leave today's reading here. So thanks for connecting, and again, welcome to the Jsnip crew, and lots of love to Jsnip. I hope you're doing okay with your healing, and it'll be interesting to see how this plays out with the other parts of that video that I did. I'll be checking in again soon with another reading. Sending you all blessings. Raven Scry signing off.